Hello guys, today we are going to discuss about balancing of a chemical reaction. Means how to balance a chemical reaction. If you have chemistry subject, then you must know how to balance a chemical reaction. Because if we are asked to write a chemical reaction, then we must write the balanced chemical equation. Okay? So today we shall discuss about how to balance a chemical reaction. There are many methods to balance the chemical reaction. So today we shall discuss about one method among them, heat and trial method. Okay, there is no certain rules for balancing the chemical equation by this method. Still, there are some steps which will help us to balance the chemical equation by this method. Okay, so today we shall discuss about the steps and how to balance the chemical equation using this method. Okay, so let us start. Before that, if you are new on my channel, then please subscribe my channel and press the bell icon so that you will get notification when I shall upload my new video. Okay, so let us begin the video. Now see what are the steps. According to step 1, write down the correct formulas of the reactants and the products with plus signs in between with an arrow pointing from reactants to products. This is called skeleton equation. Means we have to write the reactants by plus signs and the product we have to write by giving an arrow. Okay, means if we have two reactants A and B, suppose A is one reactant and B is one reactant, then these two reactants we have to write with the help of plus signs, means in this way. Okay, and the product form is AB, then the product we have to write by giving an arrow AB. Okay, so we have to write in this way the equation. Okay, so this equation is also called skeleton structure if we write in this manner. Okay, now this is the step 1. First we have to write in this way. Now step 2. So according to step 2, when an elementary gas means diatomic gas, like H2O2Cl2 or N2 means hydrogen, oxygen, chlorine and nitrogen, appears as a reactant or a product, then the equation is balanced more easily by keeping the elementary gas in the atomic state. Means if this elementary gas H2O2Cl2 and N2 is present in the reaction as a product or a reactant, then first we have to convert this elementary gas into their atomic state, then it will be very easy to balance the equation. Okay, means this elementary gas or diatomic gas we have to write only single hydrogen. Okay, then it will be easy to balance the equation. Now why this hydrogen is in the atomic state? Since here single hydrogen is present, that's why this hydrogen is in the atomic state. Okay, so if this 4 elementary gas is present in the reaction, then first we have to convert this elementary gas into their atomic state, means we have to write in this manner. Okay, so this is the step 2. Now come to the step 3. So according to step 3, select the biggest formula from the skeleton equation and equalize the number of atoms of each of its constituent elements on both sides of the chemical equation by suitable multiplication. Means after these two steps we have to apply these steps. Means in the skeleton structure we have to select the biggest formula. Okay, so what was our skeleton equation? This is our skeleton equation. So from that equation we have to select highest or biggest formula, and from that biggest formula we have to equalize the number of atom of each elements present in that biggest formula. Okay, by suitable multiplication. Okay, so this is our step 3. So if we apply these 3 steps, then we can able to balance the chemical equation. Okay, so now let us take an example so that you will get easily understood. Now see the question. Magnetic oxide, the chemical formula of magnetic oxide is Fe3O4. When heated with hydrogen is reduced to iron and water is also produced. Write balance equation for the reaction. Means we have to write balance equation for this reaction. So the reaction is this is our reaction. Magnetic oxide when heated with hydrogen, iron and water is produced. Okay, so now we shall apply this 3 steps one by one. Okay, what was our first step? Our first step was write down the correct formula of the reactants and the products with plus signs in between with an arrow pointing from reactants to products. Okay, this is called skeleton equation. So we have to write first skeleton structure. Means we have to write this magnetic oxide in their chemical formula. Okay, so our step 1 is the chemical formula of magnetic oxide is Fe3O4 plus hydrogen. Hydrogen is H2 gives iron. Iron means Fe plus water. The chemical formula of water is H2O. So this is our reaction, and this is our step 1. Now according to step 2, we have to write this elementary gas or this diatomic gas into their atomic state. Means Fe3O4 plus H gives Fe plus H2O. Okay, so this is our step 2. You see, when an elementary gas like H2O2 Cl2 N2 appears as a reactant or a product, the equation is balanced more easily by keeping the elementary gas in the atomic state. Okay, so here hydrogen is present as a product, as a reactant, so we have written this hydrogen in their atomic state. Okay, so now come to step 3. So according to step 3, we have to select first biggest formula from this skeleton equation. Okay, now here see the biggest formula one is this one, Fe3O4 in this reaction. Okay, so we have to balance first the elements of this biggest formula first. Okay, so the order for balancing of this reaction will be Fe iron atom then oxygen atom, and then hydrogen atom. This is the order for balancing this skeleton structure. Okay, means we have to first balance the number of iron atom in this equation in both sides, and then we have to balance the number of oxygen atom in this reaction in both sides, and then we have to balance the hydrogen atom both sides in this reaction. Okay, so this is our order for balancing this equation. Now see here, in the left side, means in the reactants, how many iron atom is present? 3 iron atom is present, and in the right side you see here only 1 iron atom is present. So we have to balance first this iron atom in both sides. So since in the left side, means in the reactants, 3 iron atom is present, so we have to multiply by 3 in right sides. Then only the number of iron atom in both sides will be same. Okay, so we have multiplied by 3 in right side. Okay, so you see now the iron atom in the right side and in the left side is same, 3 3. Okay, so now we have to balance number of oxygen atom in both sides of this reaction. Okay, so you see in the left side, means in the reactant, how many oxygen atom is present? 4 oxygen atom, but in the right side only 1 oxygen atom is present. So we have to balance this first. Now since in the left side 4 oxygen atom is present, so we have to multiply by 4 here, then only the number of oxygen atom will be same in both sides. Okay, now you see the number of oxygen atom in left side and number of oxygen atom in right side is equal or same. Okay, now we have to balance this hydrogen atom. Okay, before that we have to convert again this hydrogen into molecular state. Okay, so if we convert this hydrogen in their molecular state, then this will be H2. Okay, so now we have to balance this hydrogen atom, number of hydrogen atom in both sides. You see in the right side how many hydrogen atom is present? 8 hydrogen atom is present, 4 into 2 8, but in the left side only 2 hydrogen atom is present. So we have to balance this hydrogen atom. Okay, so if we multiply by 4 here, then the number of hydrogen atom in both sides will be same. You see here 4 into 2 8 hydrogen atom, and here 4 into 2 8 hydrogen atom. Okay, so this is the balance equation of this reaction. Okay, now one thing, though we write this hydrogen atom in atomic state, but in the last we have to again write this hydrogen atom in their molecular state. Okay, so we have balanced this equation. So now you see in the left side and in the right side the number of iron atom, oxygen atom and hydrogen atom is same or equal. So this is our balance equation for this reaction. Okay, so using this method, heat and trial method, you can balance the chemical equation. Okay, I think these things are clear. So see you on my next video. Thank you for watching.